Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host for this evening. It's Mr. Darryl Johnson.
Buongiorno, good afternoon, guten Nachmittag, goedendag, bonjour, 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 buenas tardes, hello. Good afternoon, welcome along, thank you very much for joining us for Serie A football. Inter Milan versus AS Roma. Big game for both of these teams today. Now I've actually managed to print off all the facts and figures and everything and all the stats and shit. Obviously I went on the Serie A website and you were able to print it off for free, so which is perfect for me. So I'm very happy about that. But it's Inter Milan versus AS Roma today, and a massive game for both of these sides for different reasons in the Serie A today. And obviously Inter Milan today, if they win They will go 3 points ahead of Napoli onto 74 points in the league table. Napoli obviously play later on tonight against Torino. And if they win that, they obviously go back level on goal difference. The goal difference at the moment, the 13 goal gap between the two sides on the goal difference at the moment. And Atalanta, who I'm pretty sure won. If I look at the result, Atalanta played against Lecce. Or did they not play Lecce? Oh, they've got that date wrong. Atalanta. Oh, they play tonight. They play tonight in the later kickoffs. Never mind. So they play tonight in the quarterway kickoff against Lecce. Now, obviously, they win. They go on to 67. So, crunch time for all the teams as match 34 gets underway. And obviously, there is 20 teams. So, 38 games in total in this season. So, at the minute, no mistakes for Inter or Napoli. Otherwise, 1-0 them will go ahead and win the league. And prior to today's stream, Como beat Genoa by a goal to 0, which means that they have moved actually up the league. They've moved up above Udinese now in the league, and Genoa staying where they were. AC Milan won today as well by 2 goals to 0 at Venezia, keeping Venezia in that bottom 3. And Milan now only 2 points behind Fiorentina, who play 2 o'clock against Empoli. So, let's see what actually happens here. In the last 5 meetings between these two sides, these two really big sides, have both been interesting games actually. The last 5 games for these two sides. Inter obviously lost 1-0 at Bologna in match day 33, which was a bit of a surprise. Roma won by a goal to 0 against Hellas Verona through Shimorodov, who starts, I should say, for AS Roma today. And Inter in match day 32 beat Cagliari by 3 goals to 1. That was their last home game. Marko Arnautovic, Lautaro Martinez and Bisek both with the goals for that. And then they obviously, that was after they drew to Parma 2-2, entertaining game that. But the last 2 home games for Inter Milan have all been wins. Obviously, as I mentioned, that 3-1 against Cagliari and then 2-1 against Udinese. Marko Arnautovic scoring in each of his last 2 home games. Fatesi getting a goal as well in the first half for Inter as well, which was an interesting. Don't think anyone was really expecting that. Fatesi getting a goal. Roma's recent form then. Obviously the one against Hellas Verona by a goal to 0 through Shimorodov's goal, who obviously starts today. But they drew 1-1 in the derby. Romagnoli in the second half, and then the equaliser from Sule. And then obviously the one. They drew 1-1 obviously against Juventus. Won 1-0 away to Lecce and won 1-0 at home to Cagliari. So when Roma have won, they've only been 1-0s. They've either won 1-0 or drawn 1-1. So they've got to make sure that they get the first goal today, because otherwise, if Inter Milan get the first goal, it's going to be. I think it could potentially be a bit of a steamroll if they end up scoring first Inter Milan, because Inter Milan are such a good side. Inter Milan are a really good side this season, so it won't be an easy one for them. Let me just turn my mic volume up. There we go. 1-1, 1-1. So if you have just tuned in, thank you very much for joining us. So, we've got the lineups coming up in a couple of minutes' time as well. And Inter Milan have only lost 1 out of the last 5. Obviously, their good unbeaten one had come to an end against Bologna. Roma unbeaten in the last 5. Regards to team comparisons, average values, 2.18 on the goals for to Roma's 1.45. Average of 11 attempts, 5 on target. I think this is per game. And at the moment, in the head-to-heads in the last 5 matches, Inter have won 4 of the last 5 against Roma. They've won 4 on the bounce against them. 2-0 win at the Stadio Olimpico in 2023, followed up with a 1-0 win at home, and then a 4-2 win in February at the Olimpico. And then in the recent match at the Olimpico, it was 1-0 to Inter through Lautaro Martinez in the second half. So, let's have a look at the team's comparisons then at the moment. So, obviously, Roma currently on 57 points, looking to go on to 60 today. And if they do that, they will actually go ahead of Juventus and Lazio. And obviously, I think both of them are playing later tonight. Actually, Juventus are playing today, but Lazio are not playing today. They play tomorrow, Lazio. That's probably why. So at the moment, the win for Roma takes them level with Bologna in 4th place. What's the goal difference like though? Goal difference of plus 15 to 6. So they will actually move up to 4th with a win today, Roma, from 7th in the league. So they win today, they go 4th. Ahead of Bologna on goal difference. As for Inter, they win today, they stay top of the league. They go 3 points ahead. Obviously, Napoli play later tonight against Torino, who are currently sitting in 10th place. So they're not doing very well, are they, Torino, this season? And neither are Milan. Milan are 9th, now on 54 points. Obviously, they've just won against Venezia. So a big game for both teams. Who's going to come out on top? We've got the poll live in the live chat, so make sure you get involved in that. Let's get the show on the board. Let's see what happens here. And we're going to have a look through the 2 teams in a moment. But players to watch out for today. Players that are actually starting. No Marcus Thuram. He's not starting today, I don't believe, for Lazio. He's not starting today, sorry, for Inter Milan. So won't be keeping an eye on him today, as he's not playing. He's out with a muscle injury. So if Mkhitaryan's out, as he's suspended with yellow cards. Bastoni's picked up too many yellow cards, he's suspended as well. And Gaboni also out with a knee injury. Dybala out with a thigh injury. Nelson out with a muscle injury. And Abdul Hamid with a thigh injury. 3 players that do normally start for Claudio Ranieri, we said. Seen a bit, I don't know where you're going, but there you go. They're heading out somewhere. Right, so let's see what this game brings us. The match is on TNT Sport 8. And if you have TNT Sport on your TV box, you can get it on the red button. Unless you're a dodgy one that uses a Fire Stick. Players to watch out though today. Absolutely definite. 2 strikers that have been on top form this season. The 5th top scorer, joint 5th top scorer in the league, Lautaro Martinez, and also the 8th top scorer, which is Artem Dovbyk. Now, Martinez so far has scored 12 goals this season, none of them being penalties, by the way, all from open play. And Artem Dovbyk has scored 11 goals this season for Roma, and has got obviously 2 penalties as well. So they're the 2 players to definitely look out for. Artem Dovbyk and Martinez, 2 strikers who have got a total of 23 goals between them in the Serie A this season, just for different clubs. At the moment, Inter have a goals per game average of 2.18. They have scored a total of 72 goals. Roma have scored 48, giving them an average of 1.45 per game. And Inter lead the most attempts and most shots on target in the actual league as well, shown by the best side. One of the players that is playing today is Francesco Acerbi, making his 401st appearance in the Serie A, after not long ago making his 400 appearance the other day for them. Jan Sommer making his 65th appearance, and Nicola Barella making his 302nd. Marko Arnautovic today is one away from the 100 milestone as he makes his 99th appearance today for Inter in the Serie A, 99th Serie A appearance, and he'll be looking to mark that off with a goal. He has only scored 4 goals this season so far. This is his 15th game of the campaign, and he is looking to get himself a goal. Lautaro Martinez, as I mentioned, has got 12 goals this season for Inter Milan. This is his 31st appearance. And also Nicola Barella to his 30th appearance this season. So there's a lot of players making appearances. Another player to watch out for, by the way, and I don't think he's actually starting now, but if he does come on, he is highest scoring defender this season in the Serie A. Denzel Dumfries, who's actually on the bench, has scored 6 goals as a right back for Inter Milan, which is brilliant as a full back, scoring that many goals. And at the moment, obviously, as I mentioned, the top scorer, the actual top scorer for them in this season's Serie A is actually Marcus Thuram, but obviously he's out with an injury. For Roma, obviously we'll go through the lineup shortly. I'm not going to do them in Italian because I haven't got the time to do it. I won't have time to do it. Kickoff comes in 10 minutes. For Roma, let's have a look here. Brian Cristante makes his 299th appearance in the Serie A, been making the 300 milestone in his next match, which is, I think, during the week, or next weekend actually. And Artem Dovbyk, as the player I've mentioned, 29 appearances this season and 11 goals scored for Roma this season. And that's only, and the 11 goals he has scored have all been in the league, because this is his 29th appearance for 29th appearance in the Serie A, and all the goals have actually come through this season. Shamorodov, who's I think on the bench, is a man that's scored 4 goals so far this season, 22 games. He obviously scored in their last win, Roma as well. No Paulo Dybala, obviously he's out injured. Leandro Paredes, not long ago celebrated 150 Serie A appearances. He makes his 151st today. Salah Eddin is potentially making his. I think, is he starting actually? Is he actually starting? I don't know if he is actually. No, he's not. Celik is. I know that Celik is. Seki Celik making his 68th appearance. Shame it wasn't 69th appearance. And Mancini, who starts, a guy who's been playing many games in the Serie A, his 243rd appearance. He's only scored 1 goal this season in 32 appearances. And he scored 17 goals as a centre-back for Roma, which is not too bad. The goalkeeper that starts today is Miles Villa, who makes his 52nd appearance in the Serie A for Roma. So, without further ado, let's have a look at the two teams in full. But before that, we will have a look at today's match officials. And the match officials for this afternoon's match between Inter Milan and Roma. The referee for today is Michel Fabri. The assistant referees Alessandro Costanzo and Matteo Passeri. Fourth official today is Livio Marinelli. And on VAR today it is Marco Di Bello alongside his assistant Marco Piccinini. The two lineups in full will start off with the visiting side today, and that is of course AS Roma. What have I done with that sheet? What have I done with the sheet? Spare me 2 seconds. I've just lost. I've lost the sheet of paper I was looking for. AS Roma's team is like this. In goal is number 99, Mile Svila. Number 3 is Angelino. Number 4 is Brian Cristiante. Number 5 is Evan Ndika. Number 7, Lorenzo Pellegrini. 11, Artem Dovbik. Number 14 is Eldor Shomurodov. 17 is Manu Kone. Number 18 where is he? Oh, number 18 is Matthias Zule. Number 19 is Seki Celik. And number 23 is Gianluca Mancini. Subs for Roma. Goalkeeper number 70, Giorgio De Marzi. Goalkeeper number 95, Pierluigi Golini. Number 2 is Devine Rensch. Number 15, Mats Hummels. Number 16, Leandro Paredes. Number 27, Lucas Garner-Duaf. Number 34, Anas Salah-Eddine. Number 35, Tommaso Baldanzi. Number 56, Alexis Salamachers. Number 61 is Nicolo Pisili. Number 60. No, so it's the wrong player, you silly tiff. Hang on, I've got the wrong player here. Oh, yes. 66, Abubakar Sangeh. And number 92 is Stefan El Shaarawy. So, slight confusion there. For the hosts, Inter Milan. In goal, it's number 1, Jan Sommer. Number 8 is Marko Arnautovic. Number 10 is Lautaro Martinez. Number 15 is Francesco Acerbi. Number 16 is David Fratesi. Number 20, Hakan Çalhanoğlu. 23, Nicolo Barella. 28, Benjamin Pavard. Number 30 is Carlos Augusto. 32 is Federico Di Marco. Number 36 is Matteo Darmian. And the subs for Inter. Goalkeeper number 13, Josep Martinez. Goalkeeper number 12, Rafael Di Gennaro. And also on the bench is number 2, Denzel Dumfries. 6, Stefan De Vrij. Number 7, Piotr Zielinski. Number 11 is Joachim Correa. Number 21, Christian Aslani. Number 31, Jan Bisek. Number 59, Nikola Salevsky. And finally, number 99 is Mehdi Taremi. Right. Welcome if you joined us. Serie A time. Let's see how things go today. Right, here we go then. The players are about to come out at the Stadio San Siro, or now known actually as, in Inter's case, it's actually known as the Stadio Giuseppe Meazza. As the players make their way onto the field. Oh, it is Michael.
There are no away supporters at Roma's remaining fixtures this season in Serie A, so the away section on top of the mighty San Siro is shut this afternoon. That's obviously a blow.
Oh, no away fans at the ground today, so there'll be no Roma fans in the ground. It's all Inter fans today. Certainly home advantage. No away fans, so if a goal goes in for Roma, you're not going to really hear anyone cheering. I don't know why there's no away fans. I don't know what the reason is. But they got no away fans for the remaining games of the season, Roma, so there must be an away fan ban or something. There must be a ban or something for Roma. Roma must have a ban or something. Yeah, that entire away stand is completely shut. Completely empty, but the rest of the stadium is full for this big game. Two Italian managers that know each other very, very well. Simone Inzaghi and the Premier League winning manager with Leicester City, Claudio Ranieri, who is now in charge of AS Roma. It's match time, so let's see how the two teams go. Right. The formations. Inter are playing Jan Sommer in goal. There's going to be a back three of Pavard, Acerbi and Carlo Augusto. Midfield 5. Matteo Darmian and DiMarco playing as the wing backs. And Vertesi, Chanaloglu and Bovella playing in central midfield. The two strikers up front, Marko Arnautovic and their second top scorer, which is Lautaro Martinez. 3-5-2 formation. And that is exactly the same formation as AS Roma. AS Roma playing the exact same formation. They're playing a 3-5-2 as well. Svila in goal. Back three of Ndika, Mancini and Celik. The two in wing back is Angelino and Sule. Pellegrini, Cristiante and Kone playing as the three central midfielders. And the striker is Dovbik alongside the man from Uzbekistan, Eldor Shomurodov, who scored in their last win. So it's Roma coming in on good form. They haven't lost any of the last 5. Inter lost their last match away to Bologna. Now how are they going to get on today? Just showing the VAR room, which is obviously occupied by the VAR referees, and they're just going through the Roma lineup. Beautiful aerial view of that stadium. It's a wonderful stadium, the San Siro. Honestly, I mean, there was talks ages ago about that stadium potentially getting knocked down and rebuilt, which would be a real shame because it's such a historic stadium and it's such a good ground. I don't see the need to. I don't really see the need to close down. Maybe you could update. Maybe you could update the roof. Maybe, but there's no need to knock it down, etc. Now, ladies and gentlemen, there was a minute's silence going around for the Pope, who passed away on Monday, Pope Francis, obviously of Italy, the Italian Pope. Papa Francesco, 1936 2025. Beautifully observed by the fans in that stadium.
Many of the world's leaders present to pay their respects. Mentions their great
So, 3 votes on the poll at the moment. 2 for Inter, 1 for Roma. Good, get involved in the chat. Chat is completely dead tonight. I don't know what's going on. The chat's just dead.
fixture, a big one, a very important one. Picked a bad time to have
But
a
here we
bad
go.
week. If they have another bad week with Barcelona on Wednesday and this game today,
How are we going to... How are they going to do it?
hands at the end of this season.
Get involved in the poll, get involved in live chat. It's match time.
So all eyes for now on San Siro. Adam Somerset and Tony Dorigo will be here tonight with Napoli-Torino, which is another title-defining game. Conte, of course, once of this parish, doing the business after a sixth title with 4 different clubs.
We're off. The big game is underway. It's a big game, this, in the Serie A. It is Inter who are looking to go 3 points ahead at the top of the league. We thought Napoli play their game tonight against Torino. Taking on Roma, who are European chasing, looking to get into the European spots, go into the top 4 actually with a win today against their hosts. But without any away fans, it's going to be slightly difficult for AS Roma to get anywhere because there's no away fans at any of Roma's remaining away games. Match day 34 off and running. 4 games left after this. Who's going to be crowned the champions this year? Is it going to be Roma? Is it going to be Inter? Or is it going to be Napoli again? Well, could be any of them actually. Anyone. It's so tight. We don't know what's going to happen these days.
Go into that mix. He's consistent, however well he does, that he'll have these last few games and then will step upstairs and try to retire before the call of this club, and maybe only this club, brought him back. It'll be interesting to see who takes the reins at Roma under, you would think, the watchful eye of Claudio Ranieri and the ownership.
Well, they're saying he's going to have the input on the person who takes over from him. He wants to go travelling. Don't you think he's done enough travelling? Stay and do the job, get them in the Champions League. And
Early chance for Inter from the set piece. Çalhanoğlu looking for the
They've scored from set pieces before, but not this time.
was, but Roma have picked up the pieces.
He was battling for it, wasn't he? They didn't get anywhere.
In the last few months under Ranieri.
That's what I was after.
Completes the clearance, not that far.
That's what I'm after.
It does look like a back four.
Michael Fabri, Referee as Marco Di Bello. Michael Fabri, Marco Di Bello. So I'm just looking at my paper. I'm just looking at the paper work here. Free kick and yellow card already. It was only 2 minutes in. 2 minutes in, the yellow card for Mancini. Inside 2 minutes. Not that.
as a defender in a big game like this, straight away,
It was on the cover, wasn't it? So
yeah. But it's a wrestle, and that's what Mancini does. He likes to get
No, don't need that. If you haven't just tuned in, I'm just looking at this, trying to work out what I need and what I don't.
clever. Gets that free kick.
Inter have had 201 corners this season. Thick hell. Both teams have had 7 penalties. Both teams have received 7 penalties this season. So a penalty gets given, it'll be the 8th for one of these sides. Teams with the most penalties is Milan and Fiorentina with 8.
Left foot, I would have thought, but maybe Çalhanoğlu will
Okay, that might come out actually.
maybe fancies bending it around the wall.
Inter have scored 72 goals, Roma have scored 48 this season, so 73 if Inter score from this free kick. Martinez has scored 12 this season. Oh, it's a good effort, but straight to keep, really. So I don't need the rest of that paperwork for the minute. That can go down there. I've got what I need. So we're all sorted.
for that challenge. Interesting that it's Dobbik and Shomurodov. So it's an attacking team with Sule also in the starting 11.
Right.
Yeah, I think that's a tactical move, obviously, from Ranieri to say where is the weakness in this.
If you just tuned in, thanks for joining us. Off and running already. 4 minutes in actually now in this game. Into with the first shot on goal. It was a free kick straight to the keeper. First yellow card of the game now. Let's have a look. So Roma, yellow card. That was Mancini. A ball in for Roma, and it's into the air and straight into the gloves of Jan Sommer, who comes out and gets it. Making his 65 Serie A appearances. I've got my iron boo, by the way, so for the regulars, up your nose. If you're new to the channel, don't ask what I'm on about. Blimey. Oh, hello. Flag stays down, ball to centre, and 1-0. The offside flag does go up now. With Marko Arnautovic, I think, is being called offside. We'll have to have a look at this replay. The goal went in. Oh, miles off, but keeps it going. Plays it to centre. I mean, it's a lovely finish, but he's well offside. David Frattesi with the one that scores the actual goal for Inter, but the offside flag does go up correctly. You don't even need to go to VAR for that because he's miles offside. Perfectly correct decision by the line now, and good spot. So, 6 minutes and a good start from Inter. They've had a goal ruled out for offside. Good play. Is Artem Dovbyk? He's at a very tight angle. He's got 2 defenders on him. He was never going to manage there. DeMarco does well. Plays it forward. It's gone straight back with Roma. Shimorodov can't get a hold of it.
Champions League places. That's their incentive, and they know that Inter have had a bad week or a bad couple of weeks, and they've got a massive week ahead of them. This is the offside. Just has gone a little bit too early. Yeah, Celik just stood up on it. He did. Smelt the danger and stepped out, didn't he, to create the offside. It's quite quiet and flat, isn't it? I know we're obviously watching from afar, but you sense that have to find something for the fans here. Yeah, I think it's very tense.
It is a bit of a quiet stadium, isn't it? But I think when you consider how big this game is for both teams, it is going to be tense. It's going to be a close game. Both teams will be up for it. One of them leading Stevenage already after, like, what? After how long? 8 minutes? Fiorentina lead Empoli. Now... That's a big goal for Fiorentina, that. Big goal for Fiorentina because as it stands, with the score currently 0-0 here, Roma are going on to 58 points. Fiorentina are moving up onto 59. And with the goal difference at the moment, if I look at the goal difference for Roma, if I look at the goal difference for Fiorentina, they move on to 59. They move up to 5th. What's the goals for? Yeah, they've scored more than Juve, so yeah. They move up to 5th as it stands for Fiorentina, with Roma's score obviously being 0-0 here at the minute. It's an important game for Roma. Roma have to get a result.
to get
Important.
again, get the confidence back into this group. And nothing more gives you confidence than winning football matches, of course.
Just circle the players that are actually playing. Summer.
Used to it.
Uh,
The 4 defeats
Benji.
season and only one.
Cherby.
And that was in a home game, but against Milan.
Marco.
Back in
Oh, it was Adley with a goal. What a surprise. He's a good player, that. He's a really good player, Adley, isn't he?
finding DiMarco.
Good player, Adley.
Back from Arnautovic, digs out the cross.
Oh, hell, Köln are losing.
Slightly different role.
But so Hamburg. Does anyone want to win the league in that league?
He's going to have to be a little bit more restrained. Yeah, but I think he's experienced.
Let me just have a quick look at the Inter lineup again. Because I'm trying to circle the players that are playing, but I've forgotten who's playing. So, yeah, got them. Right. Oh, yeah, Vitesse, of course. Chanaloglu, Bovella, Pavard, which I've already mentioned. Casalberto, Darmian, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, that's correct. Right, sorry about that. Pavard's gone down. Off the ball as well. It looks like he's looks like another leg injury again.
Carry on and make it worse, or you make the change. Because Darmian can go back in there and play as well as you. That's right. So they've got lots of different things they can change. But I think Ranieri will be pleased with the
Pavard's gone down, so just going to see what happens. Jan Bissek is getting warmed up and ready to come on if need be. Looks like Pavard could potentially have to come off. The physio's on at the moment, trying to sort out this leg issue for Benji. I like Benji as a Bayern, obviously former Bayern player, obviously.
And of course, it's a big week.
Yeah, he's struggling.
For all those involved in the European games, we've got plenty of
Yeah, he's struggling. He's struggling. It's a shame. He's struggling, I'm afraid, which is a bit of a shame. But looks like he's going to have to come off, I think. Piss off. So he's gone off to the touchline at the moment, but whether he's going to come back on, we don't know. We think he might be coming back on. Piss off! Piss off! God, welcome to the sneeze along. Keeping an eye on the Borough Women's, actually, hoping the Borough Women's can actually win their league today. We'll see if Pavard carries on or not.
Very quiet and almost end of season as if these two teams had little to play for. It's very much not the case for both these teams, but it's a quiet start.
Pretty flat stadium so far.
Press from Roma evident.
Could it be to do with the could it be to do with how tense the title is? That's a great ball into a win. Oh, the keeper comes out. Fila does really well. Comes out and gets there and heads it out of play for throw in against Hakan Çalhanoğlu. But it was a great ball to play Hakan in the first place, but brilliant from the goalkeeper. Just came out and bang away from danger. Martinez, DeMarco. Oh. Hope you're enjoying the stream at home. No one in the live chat, so I suppose that does me a favour. I don't have to read through the live chat whilst I'm focusing on the game. I suppose that's something, but it's always nice to have people in live chat. It's an interesting away kit, that warmer one, isn't it? It's like white and orange. White and orange. Pavard came back on, but he's gone down again. That's going to be game over. It's game over for Benji Pavard. It's a shame. This is a ball through. What a great ball that is. And then the keeper as well gets there just ahead of Çalhanoğlu. Down the outside box. Well, unfortunately, Benji Pavard is going to have to come off. It's going to have to be an enforced substitution. It's a shame. He's a good player, but it is going to be an enforced sub.
got to get off and get his in an ice bucket. That's what he's going to do now. I used to hate that. Ice bucket, put your feet in there, mate. Yes. When I was at Bournemouth, I had terrible problems with my ankle.
Sostituzioni dell'Inter con il numero 28 Benji Pavard. Entra con il numero 31 Jan Bisek. Substitution brought to you by Double Johnson for Inter Milan. Leaving the field is number 28 Benjamin Pavard. Coming on the field to replace him is number 31 Jan Bisek.
Likes to come inside, but he will run in behind. Come out the other way with Ivorian, Evan and Dicker. Comfortable in possession. Angelino dropped.
That's a good ball. Good opportunity this for Roma. Yeah, he tried to hit the shot, but got absolutely nowhere. And another man down injured for Inter from that challenge is David Fertesi, who's just gone down. Ball's gone out of play. Be a throw into Roma, but I assume the game's been stopped due to this injury now to David Fertesi. Oh, he's got himself back up, but he is hobbling a little bit. Oh, he gets caught on the top of his foot. Painful. 8-4, 6-4 Inter, 2 for Roma. Thank you very much for getting involved there. Long throw is poor. And now for another throw for Roma, right hand side of the penalty area. If you just tuned in, thank you very much for joining. You're watching Double Johnson here. Double Johnson with all the live coverage for this game. On Does This Football Stand, Inter Milan versus AS Roma, currently 0-0 after 16.5 minutes. Oh, was that high foot? Was that high foot? Oof, yeah. Corner goes for it. High foot. Fair. There wasn't really any. There was barely any contact there, so can't believe he's got the free kick there, Barella. Barella's just dived. He hasn't got caught at all. He didn't get caught. He's dived and got away with it. He's got the free kick from it. Which I can't believe, because I don't think in a million years that is a free kick. Oh, that's where you went.
Yeah, I'm going back out at 3 with you, man, to get me now.
Alright. Well, you'd only be sat in here probably anyway. No one in the live chat. There's a few people, there's people watching, but no one commenting, so not going to moan too much about it. Does make the stream rather quiet, but means I can concentrate mainly on the game. But Women's a 0-0 at the minute. It's that final game, isn't it? Win and we win the league. So if you just tuned in, thank you very much for joining us. 18 minutes in, 0-0. One sub made by Inter. It was an enforced sub. Benji Pavard had to go off with an injury. He was replaced by Jan Bisek a couple of moments ago. But so far, Inter with the only shot on target. I think there's only been like 2 shots. They had a goal disallowed for offside, and he was a good 10 yards off. So it was a definite offside. I don't even think it didn't even need to go to VAR for it. So that made things a bit easier. A long ball forward for Roma, and Inter do well defensively as they've done all season pretty much. They haven't conceded that many goals lately. They're a good side.
try to get forward when he can.
Bit of space for Lautaro, who's come deeper. Layoff doesn't work. They're dealing it.
Evening, them eggs were beautiful. Phew, surprised having chocolate sauce on them, Scotty. Phew, not sure about that. No one in the live chat. There's people watching the stream, obviously, but no one in the live chat, so there you go. The sauce doesn't include onions or garlics in it, or peppers. No sauce chocolate. Yeah, you have chocolate sauce on your eggs normally. Ooh! Who's doing predictions? I have no idea. I haven't looked at a minute. Good opportunity. It was on the right hand side. Played to the edge of the box. A Manu corner with a shot first time, and it's straight round. Ooh. Tried to curl it in. It's a good opportunity. Can't have beans anymore. Have a look. Well, that's down to you. Have a look. I don't know. No. Possible red card for Bournemouth.
What was interesting just now when you came up to that Kone shot just before that, Lautaro Martinez and Arnautovic were right.
Has he been sent off? Nope, yellow card. Shock. Oh, and Bournemouth have scored straight after after they were meant to have a red card. Fuck's sake. Classic United, that is. Classic United. Only a yellow for Tyler Adams, and then they literally score straight afterwards. Done over again by VAR. Classic United. I went Sheffield United, you went Stoke, so 1-0 to me. You went Luton, I went Coventry, so 1-1. Both end for Burnley, so 2-2. You got Blackburn right, so 3-2 I didn't. Cardiff West Brom was a draw, so still 3-2. No. Oh, it could be a goal for Roma, it is! It is a goal for Roma. Wow. Well, that's sort of come against the run of play, really. Inter have been the better side in this game. But AS Roma have the lead at the San Siro. And it's Sule with a goal. Oh, it's Saul, or however you pronounce it. I think it's Saul.
This just falls really nicely because Pellegrini's shot is poor. And it hits the defender and just drops for him, who's kept his run to it. It's a simple little tap in. Good play from him here. Back to Pellegrini. This shot's not the best. A little ricochet there.
Oh, it just falls to him.
And then it falls lovely for Sule just to slot it.
Just falls to him, doesn't it? There's a shot that's blocked, and then it just ricochets straight back to Sole. Oh, wow. 1-0 to Roma. Famous Daddy looks dapper from T. Look, mate, that thing that Tom did, it looks nothing like him. Drum roll. It looks good. It looks nothing like. Looks nothing like. Who's won? I don't know. I've got more things to worry about than something called bloody championship predictions. So Sheffield United, I got correct. Well, let me just type it myself. Let me just do this myself. Right. Yes. No. Yes. No. West Brom didn't win. Neither did Bowen. Neither did Hull.
We should have though. We were the better team.
I don't think. Josh Sargent missed an absolute sitter. He should have scored. I wonder if Josh Sargent didn't score that chance. I'll never know. It should have been 1-0 there. Oh, so man, you were fucking shock. Millwall won. Sunderland lost. Preston lost. Draw for Wednesday. So, so I've got 4 so far, Scotty, with Leeds. I've got 4 with lead still to go. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, you've won. You've won. Bollocks. Your crap can't even beat Norwich. That's embarrassing. Typical Borough. It is true.
You can't beat us.
It is true though. We don't do well against
They
Norwich.
say they can't beat Borough, so we can use it against him as well.
Not really.
He's such an idiot.
Not really.
Why?
We're a team that should be beat. We're a team that Norwich should be losing to. Norwich should be losing to us. Weren't expecting to beat you. Well, of course you weren't, because we were playing for the playoffs, but unfortunately, we were poor. Yeah, favourites by mile.
Doesn't Jude Bellingham's blueprint?
I don't know why we were favourites to win the league this season. We were one of the favourites to win promotion.
Have you seen what Johnny Howson's?
We're not good enough. All the players have just accepted the fact that the playoffs are done. We won't turn up against Coventry because all the players have just given up now.
Even though the card was heavy because of the keyring, it was still cost us a normal letter. And it cost me £1.70 to...
Alright. Should have been 3 or 4 or 5.
No, maybe 3.
Well, we couldn't score. We couldn't score our chances, and neither could Norwich. I said to Dad, me and Dad both said it had 0-0 written all over it, or 1-0 Norwich, because we didn't look like scoring. Angus Gunn's shown why he's a top keeper, and bloody hell, Josh Sargent's shown why he's an American fraud. Because how the hell does he miss that chance? If he scores that chance, then it's 1-0 Norwich, simple as that. He's got to score it. He had to score it. Lousy. Who was it that scored? Sorry, for I forgot to do the goal thing. Who scored for? Roma? They could go 2-0 up here. Roma! Oh, blocked on the goal line. Oh, 2-0 Fiorentina as well, and 1-0 Bournemouth. Who was it? Scott? Sule. That's only his 5th goal of the season. That, so fair enough. Gol della AS Roma con numero 18, Matthias Sule. Goal for Roma scored in the 22nd minute. And the goal scorer is number 18, Matthias Sule. It's Inter Milan 0, Roma 1. And Roma should have been 2 up there. They're doing well.
Hello, Spec.
Oh, Ranieri. He's the one that won the Premier League with Leicester. Goal. What's for dinner tonight? Let's go. I don't know why. I mean, I wouldn't even. To be fair, Sam, I wouldn't even worry. I'm not even worried anymore about United's results because the season's done. United fans just want the season to end. Let's be honest. I just want the season to end and focus. I just want us to focus on Athletic Bilbao and just get the season over and done with because it's been an absolute disaster. So there you go. Season's over a long time. Yeah, well, all United fans just want the season done, so we're not really too worried. Yeah, we're gonna finish 17th. Let's zoom onto that door, please. It looks like a footy fixtures thing. No, it's a darts checkout chart because when I'm playing darts, there's a lot of times where I forget how to check out some of the ton pluses. So some of the ton pluses I forget. Which I keep forgetting how to do it. So I've got that chart so that I won't forget. Really. So when I'm throwing darts, if I hit like treble 19 and I'm if I'm onto like 1-2-1 or something and I hit treble 20, I might forget what I might forget which way to go or something. I don't normally when it's 1-2-1, but if I forget all of a sudden what the thing is, then I'll be like, right, now where do I go from here? So look at the chat. Look at the 1-2-1. Ah, there we go. 11 bull or treble 11 double 14 or something like that. I think it normally is. I think it's what it is. Actually, I'm not 100% sure myself. 1-2-1. Yeah, treble 20, treble 11, double 14. And things like the one for.
Remember what happened last time you rocked on your chair?
Yeah. Things like the 1, 2, 3 are not very good either. So like treble 19, treble 16, double 9. They're the sort of ones I forget. Some of them are easy to remember, some of them aren't.
You're stuck on your towel now as well.
I'm alright. I don't go that far back.
What's the finish, mate? When you picked up out of the fridge?
Done well. Just want to say thanks for the streams this weekend and last weekend. It was the same last weekend. I don't really want to be doing the darts every weekend, but it is what it is. Yes. That was
Newbridge.
No, it wasn't.
Newbridge is red.
No, it wasn't when I was there. When I was at Newbridge, it was grey. We wore grey at Newbridge. It'll have been Martin Glove. Yeah, that's Martin Glove, that. But that was also when I didn't have glasses. Because I didn't wear glasses till about 2011, 2012. And I had photos from Martin Glove. Martin Glove closed down in 2011. It got knocked down in 2011, so we moved with Beechwood. And we just combined names to Beech Grove, and that's where I finished primary school. So, yeah.
Why would you shut a school down when you've got loads of kids in it?
Infrastructure.
You have to be stupid to do that.
Infrastructure. It was scheduled to close in 2011. It had been arranged for years. The building wasn't safe enough.
So
The building.
fix what's wrong with it instead of knocking it down?
The entire building was old. The entire building was old, and it didn't meet health and safety standards. So they told us to knock it down. They said it had to be knocked down. We had to move. So, but it didn't do it until. But we'd moved into Beechwood. They didn't knock it down until after we'd moved to Beechwood. So, everyone coming in the stream now. Nice for you to join us. I don't know where you've been the last couple of bloody minutes, mind. There's Giuseppe Marotta, the president of International Milano. Yeah, the live chat was it was literally no one in the live chat earlier on till about 20 past 2, but it wasn't a big issue for me because I was able to focus on the game. No away fans at this game, by the way. If you just tuned in, by the way, 1-0 to Roma against the odds, and it was a goal from Matas Sule. It's his 5th goal of the campaign this season, and only his 17th goal ever. Only his 17th Serie A goal, but it's his 5th goal this season in Serie A. 69% of the votes. It's just changed now. 64% votes. 14 votes in total. 64% Inter. 36 Roma. What channel is this even on? I can't see it anywhere. It's on the TNT Sports red button. So go to like TNT Sports.
So you have to pay like 50 quid for it, because you have to go on Discovery Plus if you don't have it on the telly.
If you don't have on the telly, you can't access it unless you pay Discovery Plus. So.
Which is about 50-60 quid.
Yep. All money, mate. It's all money making now. It's all money making. That's all this. Football's all about money now. TNT Sports Plus. So if you have TNT Sports channels like I do, go onto the red button and go to TNT Sports 8. I'm surprised this game isn't actually on one of the featured channels because it's such a big game. Roma, as it stands, heading into the top 5 at the moment. Actually heading 4th.
Someone's probably need to find a striker for next season.
Yes, we do.
We've got Bergzog, Force,
Bergson's... Well, Delano's not a striker. Fours is useless. Kelechi's woeful. Apart from Conway, we don't have a good striker. Being honest. We need a new striker, we need a new back line, we need a new defensive coach. And I think Carrick will go. So
I don't think so.
everyone wants him out. So it's going to be interesting. Well, if the fans will get, if the fans want, if put it this way, if the club want to keep the fans want him out. The fans want him out. And let's be honest, if they don't go, I think the fans will have a big go at the club. Happened with it's the problem. If you can't beat the if you don't match the
I think we'll keep Travis. I don't think Bournemouth are getting Travis back.
well, my dad thinks that we're actually gonna buy him, but I don't know what price they want. Ilan Jr. I don't know if we're gonna get back because it depends on how much Aston Villa want for him. Why are they showing the World Tour cycling on their channel ahead of this? Who watches cycling? At half time, can you review the cycling? Yes, it's something that you pedal. You pedal a cycle. It's what I do at the gym. I do the exercise bike for 30 minutes. I mean, it's absolutely... It's because I've got the legs for it. Some people... I mean, there was a guy next to me when I literally got on. I got on Friday. On Friday when I went, the guy next to me had been on the exercise bike for 45 minutes before I even started. 30. And he was still on after I'd finished. He'd been going on for over nearly an hour and a half by the time I'd finished.
You want to wear that on Tuesday?
Anything, I'm not bothered. Watched Real Madrid versus Barcelona at the end of the match. There was an attack on the referee by Antonio Rudiger. Yeah, I'm sorry to say, Nicola, but Real Madrid are sore losers.
Who's Nicola?
Nicola, I said. Not Nicola. Nicola. Just said it really quickly. But Real Madrid are sore losers. They're the worst losers I've ever seen. And I thought Sheffield United were terrible losers. But God, Real Madrid are the worst. Real Madrid are the absolute worst.
Can you come in at town and have a take me a radio when I've done it at home?
I'll be in the town some point in the afternoon, but I don't know when I'll be going.
Your mum was asking if you're going to the gym tomorrow.
Wednesday. I was thinking about possibly going on a Monday at one point because I was thinking about doing Monday, Wednesday, Friday once because I don't really do anything on a Monday.
You know when I walked thingy to the Hope Foundation?
Yeah. I'm watching the cycling now and need to see what's so appealing about it.
I went up
Nothing, it's just a world cycling thing.
I went
Crap,
up
if you ask me.
to Susan, and she said, look at that bag, and it was a grey bag off the floor about that big,
Yeah.
full of diamond out stuff for tomorrow.
Huh.
I just looked and I thought, what the fuck?
Brother had a stinger. Yeah, until the Xbox and phone came, you were fine. What? What? Oh, yeah. Yeah, Sam's saying that yesterday's was shit. It was shit. But we've been poor all season. I agree with you with that. Real Madrid fan, as a Madrid fan, it's disgusting behaviour. Like Antonio Rudiger, I've never seen. Antonio Rudiger's a really good player, but when things don't go his way, he can be an absolute moron. I couldn't believe it when I actually saw the footage of it, and I was like, "What is he doing?" He'll get banned. Well, he's guaranteed 3-match ban with that red card, but I think he'll get banned for a while. And if the attack was actually, if the actual attack was, if they found that the attack was worthy of getting the police involved, they could press charges on him. You don't attack a referee. Just unsportsmanlike. I just don't stand. I can't stand it. I don't understand it. Honestly. Thanks those who have joined us, by the way. Thanks for joining us. Well, back to the game then, ladies and gentlemen. 38 minutes in. Inter, who are top of the league, by the way. Now, if you didn't join us earlier, I went through how important this game is for both of these teams. Now, Milan won 2-0 today in the early kickoff, and Como beat Genoa 1-0, which means Como, unlucky. Como, who currently sit that's the top 4. 6, 7, 10,
Ah,
13,
haven't been a winning 1-0.
16, 20. So there's 20 teams. Oh, okay, it's a mini egg. Okay, so Como today, we're sort of mid-table. They've moved up ahead of Udinese, and they're now 8, 9, 10. So Como were 12th at the start, and then they've won today. Udinese obviously don't play till late. Don't play till tomorrow. They play against Bologna. So that means that today Como have moved up to 11th, and are now only 1 point behind Torino, who play tonight. So they could potentially finish in the top 10 Como this season. Como, chameleon. Yeah, that was cock. Roma, as it stands, winning 1-0. They're moving up into 4th place ahead of Bologna, who do not play until tomorrow, obviously, against Udinese. So tonight they will be in 4th place as it stands, on goal difference with 60 points. Inter, currently on 71, needing the result today to go 3 points ahead at the top of the league. Thank you, Nicola, for the £5, by the way. I'll get to it at the moment. Thank you very much indeed. If they win today, they go on to 74 points. If they lose, they stay on 71. And if Napoli get at least 1 point today against Torino, Napoli go top with 4 games left of the season. So it's a pretty critical game. Critical time now for a lot of these teams. Bologna could potentially finish. I say potentially, they might not. But Bologna, as it stands, could potentially finish in the Champions League spot, or even in the Europa League spot. They're doing well at the moment, Bologna. So not bad for Ham. I'm going to pour another little glass of iron brew, I think. I had one already. Free kick for Inter then. Taken quickly. Chanaloglu. Inter have played alright, but then obviously since the goal, Roma have been the better side. And now Inter starting to get a good spell together now. Starting to get a few little opportunities of their own. So it's not been a bad game. There's been chances for both teams. Chances at both ends. But just no end product in the end for Inter. DeMarco battling for that. And then the ball in, it's headed on and straight into the gloves of the goalkeeper. He's had a decent game, Milas, Villa. Not had a bad game so far. 44% for Roma, 56% for Inter at the moment. 16 votes, thanks very much indeed. £5 from Nicola. Thank you very much to Nicola. Thanks for that, Nicola. Appreciate that. And Great turn from Barella. Barella decides to go for it himself on the edge of the box, straight to the goalkeeper, and I'm going to let our very own Daryl Johnson say his thoughts.
Well, that was absolutely cack.
Garbage, I think is the word there. So she passed me a mini cream egg, and then I've just knocked it off and it's gone underneath my TV cabinet. I'll have to... Hang on a second. Right, get down. Right, where is it? There we go. Mini. Oh. Yay. Oh. 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 dear.
Done by Roma. Allegrini. He's just the one who seems off the pace.
Fiorentina 2, Empoli 1.
Coming into good areas, touches
Okay.
them down, but gives it away.
Up your nose.
Oh, hell on, teacher.
Yeah. My egg fell off. Right? Mia. The egg fell off. Hit me slipper, rolled underneath. So I had to get up, get down on the floor, and try and get it from underneath the cabinet. There you go. So that is the. You can see it here. It's a checkout chart for that. So 170 treble 20 treble 20 bull. As we know, I mean 153 treble 20 treble 19 double 18. Treble 20 treble 17 double 18 for the 147. Yeah, it's not bad, is it? And only cost me £2 on Temu. £2 on Temu. Temu specials. What's that top?
That's
Breaking
why I'm
news.
really hungry.
Breaking news, I'm really hungry. Ah. And the goal's been disallowed by VAR for Empoli, so that still remains 2-0 to Fiorentina. Garnaccio's done a bye. Oh, what a surprise. That isn't. Am I surprised? Absolutely not. He always does that.
Calm down here. Well, he's the captain, he's the leader. Trying to lift them, but it's been aggressive there. Referee's handled the situation really well so far.
Oh, what a shame. Look at the referee. He spent all day doing his hair and he's come out without it.
Left it forward to the willing Dobrik, doesn't quite reach it. Bisek and Barella combine, and that's better from Lautaro, but
There's your dad.
Yep.
All that.
first time they really look shaky defensively. Players getting close to them and that bouncing ball. Mistakes from that Roma back line.
Didn't realise we had added time.
Almost at the half time.
Minimum of 2 minutes added time indicated by the fourth official. Brought to you by Donald Johnson. Even though it's a minute and a half late, I didn't realise we were in added time. What are you doing with it?
Starting shirt on.
So he should be at half time in a moment. Ball in, headed away. Headed back forward. And bye! Good shot. The hell's all that noise outside?
Someone's cutting the grass.
Concentrate on the second half and do better.
Half time, it's Inter Milan 0. Roma 1.
Arthur,
Deservedly through that man, their noses in front. It could have been more than one. They've had another couple of
Poppy's
good
cutting
chances.
the grass.
And I'm closing the window.
Inter still in this season's Champions
Here,
League,
can you open
fighting
something?
for their supremacy in Serie A. Napoli watching with interest. Second half, huge.
So half time, it's 1-0 to AS Roma at the Stadio San Siro, or the Stadio Giuseppe Meazza, as Inter Milan call it. You're not going to be able to clip them all on there, are you? If you just tuned in, you're looking at my backside. And I'm not sorry about it. Now then, 1-0 half time to AS Roma, and not a bad first half, to be fair, from a neutral perspective. Roma leading though makes it very interesting in the title race, because if Roma win, that helps Napoli big time, because they can go top today with at least a point at home to Torino if they get at least a point, and if Roma win here, yep, sorted. Get in! Millie Bella's scored.
She's good when we played Doncaster as well.
Good, perfect. We're heading towards the title, and the Borough Women's are heading towards their league title. Whee! So Roma 1-0 up at half time, and well, to be fair, I think it's been an interesting game. I mean, both teams have had good spells. Inter probably had the better of the first 15 minutes, and then Roma clicked into gear, had a couple of opportunities, scored in the end. I said it was against a other player. They did have like 1 or 2 opportunities prior to scoring, but Inter were the better side. And then once the goal went in, Roma could have had 2 goals at least. They had a shot cleared off the line. They could have had 2 or 3 goals since then. Inter never really got going again. Started to have a couple of opportunities in the final 10 minutes of that first half, but yeah, not great, not good enough from Inter Milan. To be fair, let's have a quick look at the stats then before we go for another break. A reminder, of course, that tonight we are live on Double Trouble Darts for the finals night of the 2025 Austrian Darts Open. So the goal from Matthias Süle is the goal that separates these two sides at half time. 7 shots, only 1 on target for Inter. 9 shots, 3 on target for Roma. I thought Inter had been the better side, but Roma have done better with their opportunities. 2 yellow cards in total. Who got booked? Martinez got booked right at the end of the first half. Didn't actually know. There was only 1 sub made. There was it was an enforced substitution, unfortunately, for Inter Milan, as Benjamin Pavard had to go off injured. He was replaced by Jan Bisek, and Lautaro Martinez, yellow card, which I forgot to add on. So, second half will be getting underway very shortly. Just a reminder of all the other scores at the moment in all the big leagues. The latest scores are: in the Premier League, Bournemouth leading Manchester United by 1-0. Shock fucking hour. In League 1, it's Stevenage 0, Rotherham 1. In Ligue 1 at the moment, Angers 0, Lille 1. In the Bundesliga, it's Bochum 0, Union Berlin 1, which I think that could be a big score. Oh, that's big for Union. That actually sees them. How many points is left? 9. Oh, so if Union Berlin win, they are guaranteed to stay up. They will be staying up as it stands. 38 points. 16th place is Heidenheim at 25. And Heidenheim have Bochum next. This result also means that Bochum will definitely finish either in the bottom 2 or in the playoff place. If Heidenheim beat Bochum, then Bochum will be relegated to the second division. Union Berlin lead and they go on to 38 points. So they'll be surviving relegation this season. In the Serie A at the moment, Fiorentina leading Empoli by 2-0. And obviously Inter 0, Roma 1, as I mentioned. Which is big. It's big at the moment. Big for Fiorentina leading at the minute. Fiorentina, as it stands, obviously they were on 56 at the start. They're moving up to 59. They will be level with Juventus. They'll go ahead of Juventus on goal difference. So they'll go ahead of Juventus on goal difference now. So they'll move up into 5th place. Whilst Roma, as it stands, are moving up to 4th on goal difference ahead of Bologna. So actually the table stands, I think it'll be Roma 4th, Fiorentina 6th. Fiorentina won't be 5th because obviously Bologna will drop down. Okay, so according to the table, Roma are actually 5th, not 4th. Or is it based on head to head? Maybe, I don't know. I thought they'd be going further. Well, they're going into the top 5 anyway, Roma. Inter now are down to 2nd as it stands. Inter are going to be heading second in the league today, as it stands. Napoli only need a point to go top. And that's about it really for the minute. Daughter's friend is my friend's daughter, so he's a massive Roma fan. What do Marco, Branco and Paul Ince have in common? They've probably both got next to nothing in the way of hair. Probably got nothing in the way of hair. I don't know. But there you go. So, 1-0 Roma at half time. Didn't expect that. In the earlier games, of course, Como beat Genoa by 1-0. Genoa? No, I don't know, actually. And AC Milan beat Venezia 2-0 away from home. So, perfect result for them. Right, we're going to go for a break. We'll see you for the second half in a couple of minutes.
Roads with you. Can't remember the last time I went without you. Where do I go? Where do I go? How will I know? How will I know? I used to walk these roads with you. Where do I go? Where do I go from here? Where do I go? Where do I go from here? Where do I go from here? Where do I go?
Apologies, ladies and gentlemen, for technical issues. My pretzels has just crashed on me. So I'm going to... it's the thing I use for the music, so I'm going to try and get it backloaded again. And then get the music back on. But there we go. No time for that song, unfortunately, because the second half's about to get underway. So welcome back. Let's get back on the camera. Hello. Right. Second half time. Just waiting for this slaphead to get the bloody whistle blown for the second half. Roma heading 5th as things stand. And Napoli heading top with a point if they get a point tonight. Just realised as well apparently, and I'm so annoyed I've only just realised it now, because I'm doing the darts tonight. It's the bloody it's the big derby. It's the big Argentina derby tonight. It's the big derby in Argentina tonight. It's for the River Plate Boca Juniors. Such a good derby, and again, I'm not available to do it because I'm doing the darts tonight. Well, for money for second half. But never mind. I'm on the darts tonight anyway. Liam probably won't be. I don't know if Harvey's joining me for the darts or not. Hopefully he is. Otherwise I'll be doing it on my own again. Let's see how things go in the second half.
Cristante at times is coming up into a wider right position to press. Yeah. It's hard to play through, so play it forward early. Pick up the path.
They've got out this time on the far side with Barella. More of Inter's forward movements have come from this near side, in fairness. With Di Marco to the fore, he offers a bit more than Darmian. Yeah. And they come again through that channel. Arnautovic out in support. Back to Di Marco. Roma back in good numbers. Good strength from Cristante. Gives it to Soule. Wins the throw in. I think it's Inter's. It is.
Arnautovic did really well there. They've got to start on the front foot here. Get the crowd.
So 4 in for Inter.
Get him going.
Yeah, and he's encouraging his players. Trying to get his blood up.
Don't forget to join us tonight. Premier Euro Tour darts.
See his staff as well as
Whoever wins tonight in the final is crowned champion.
the picture here. Frattesi. Di Marco
What are the current scores?
again, as he's done a lot this game already on the cover. And Soule. Oh, that's really well.
Right, Watermina lost 6-1 to Darrell Gurney.
Twice, yeah, 2 or 3
So Gurney's into tonight's session. Josh Rock beat Danny Noppert.
side down this side of the pitch.
He's been excellent
First half with the goal, with his creativity.
Martin Schindler also won a last leg decider against Kevin Durtz. Dobie beat Vessel Nyman 6-1. Dirk won 6-4 against Matt Campbell. And Ross Smith beat Peter Wright in the last leg decider. 2 games left to go. Heta playing Cullen and Chisnell against Joyce. So tonight's games are Gurney versus Rock in an all Northern Irish derby. The 2 Northern Ireland players going head to head. Schindler taking on Chris Dobie. Dirk van Duijvenbode against Ross Smith. I'm saying it now, by the way. Right, I'm saying it now. I think this is going to be Dirk van Duijvenbode's tournament. Genuinely, I think Dirk van Duijvenbode is going to win it this year. I think Dirk can win it.
Frattesi's cuteness has won them a free kick in a good area.
I think this is Dirk's tournament.
Good ball in.
I'm not even kidding either. I genuinely believe that Dirk van Duijvenbode is going to win it tonight.
No, he doesn't. I think he's turning into a
It'll sound daft, but I genuinely think he's going to win it tonight.
players in the back three is the right hand side. I think he's very adaptable, but sometimes he does get a little bit tight, a little bit like Mancini does.
And Di Marco's outswinger.
In the box, headed away. Is he favourite against...
Let it run. I think they won the corner.
No, I genuinely think that Dirk van Duijvenbode can win the Austrian Darts Open. Sounds daft and all, but I just don't think he will. Because he's playing well at the moment, but Dirk's playing really well. Also, apparently I didn't realise, there was a 40 dart leg in the Joe Cullen game. Joe Cullen won the 6th leg against Thibaut Trickle, and it was 40 dart leg. 40 darts. And they were both stuck on double one. They just could not hit it. It was a disastrous leg. Another corner then for Inter. DeMarco's going to swing it in. Okay, he's not. Gone short. And then crossed in by Çalhanoğlu. Punched away by the keeper to the right hand side of the penalty area. Lovely play, lovely start from Inter at the start of the second half. No subs made by either team at half time, though. Claudio Ranieri must be happy with how things are. He'd be very happy with leading 1-0 at half time. Long ball forward is absolutely garbage. 5 likes of leave, thank you. He won't miss 3 games. He's already booked. If it's a second yellow, it'll be 1 match. You silly donkey. Did the TNT commentators not know what they're talking about? He said potentially missing 3 matches if he gets sent off. It would be a second yellow for Martinez. He got booked in the first half. It would be a second yellow. You'd only miss 1 match. Learn your facts. Get your facts right. Great ball. Here comes David Fertesi. It was a big touch. And then the Roma player got fouled in the end. Free kick to Roma. It's a terrible first touch. He put a massive touch. Well, what? That's not a foul. That's not a foul. Never a foul in a million years. It's not a foul. It's not a foul. He gets the ball and Cornet dives. That's never a foul in a million years. What a tosser. That's never in a million years a free kick. If anything, that's a free kick to Inter for diving. I can't believe this referee's given that. Barella dived earlier on and got given the free kick, and it was never a foul. It was never high foot. His foot does go up high, but doesn't catch him at all. This referee's made some dodgy decisions. Roma just happy to sit back at the minute. Try and catch them on the break. Oh, throw to Inter. I thought it was a throw to Roma, to be fair. I thought that was a Roma throw, but never mind. Fouled by Manu Cornet, who should have been booked for diving. So should Barella in that first half. Is a foul.
I know what you're trying to say, Captain, but I've blown my whistle. Said, I'm going for a pizza after, so I don't want to go to steak, thanks, mate. I'm alright, thanks. Oh dear, great players and moan for every decision. But he's a happy man. He looks well, by the way. He does. He didn't particularly enjoy his short time at Inter.
He doesn't exactly look very happy at the minute, even though they're winning 1-0. But inside, he'll be delighted with this score. They haven't won at Inter since 2022. Inter have only lost 1 home game all season. Oh, he didn't get the pass right at all. Good opportunity, Pellegrini. Poor pass, and it wasted it. He wasted it with that pass. That was just such a poor pass.
Now the game is a bit stretched, and Acerbi is storming forward from the back.
Here come Inter again. It's all Inter pressure in this second half. Ball in. Surely Inter will get an equaliser sooner or later. Marco. Oh, he cocked up. Doesn't get a good pass off either. Now here come Roma. Very open game. Every time Roma get the ball to go forward. Every time Inter get the ball to go forward. It's an open second half. It's going to get a bit scrappy at times, I reckon, this game. So I reckon there'll be both teams winning the ball, losing the ball every 2 seconds. And again, neither team could get hold of the ball. 2 players down. The ref's not stopped play though. Well, the ball's just been booted away and the game will now be stopped.
Get some attention. Yeah. I'm just looking at Pellegrini out there. I mean, it's coming up towards the hour mark. I'd be taking him off. I think he's really struggling for the pace of this game. That's a really good tackle, that was. Tananoru. I can't get my words out there. But it's getting aggressive out there. And Inter are doing better, but they desperately need a goal. Here is the goal.
Is this the goal? Yeah. Just deflected through to him. Reflected straight to Sule. And he actually megged the goalie. His shot goes through Sommer's legs, actually, the goal. The ball goes through Sommer's legs, so he got megged, actually. Yeah, they could have had 2 in that. They could have had 2 straight after that. They're gonna make a sub here, Roma. Sub for Roma coming up. I don't know if it's gonna be Manu Kone going off. I don't know who's actually coming on. Could be Kone coming on. Could be Kone coming off. It might not be. Is it gonna be him coming off? Is Kone coming off? We'll soon see. Trying to find out who's coming on for them. Oh, this could be dangerous. Here come Inter again. It's Barella with a beautiful. I think that was a Rabona. I think that was a Rabona cross to Damian. They wanted a pen, but I don't think Damian's going to get a penalty for that. Although they do have the second most penalties in the league. Both teams have won 7 penalties, giving away about 4 each. Sostituzione della AS Roma. Con numero 14, Eldor Shomurodov. Entra con il numero 35. Tommaso Baldanzi. Substitution for AS Roma brought to you by Donald Johnson. Leaving the field is number 14, Eldor Shomurodov. Coming on the field to replace him, it's number 35. Number 35, Tommaso Baldanzi. Bye-bye, Ice Cream Corner. Huh? Ice Cream Corner? What the hell are you on about? Bye-bye, Ice Cream Corner. Bye-bye. What are you on about?
Sure not to do with it, and he's lost it to Cristante, who's done really well to find Sule. Again, has got a bit of room to work with. Baldanzi, under pressure, wins the throw-in.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Frustrated with himself, and the crowd getting frustrated with him as well. Play on the front foot, be positive. Paredes there. Yeah.
Don't know what you mean, that.
Roma, if Kone runs out of gas,
Ice cream
that's okay
cone.
for the moment.
You have been impressed with him, Kone.
They've written out this first quarter of an hour. Roma's 17 game unbeaten run, of course, gives them that sense of ability to cope.
Yeah, I think when you
Empoli have a goal back
definitely not losing games, winning games.
against Fiorentina. Is it going to count this time, though? Because it was disallowed last time. Here come Roma looking for a second, and the shot bounces.
With time for Sommer, but he
But Jan Sommer had it covered.
the task.
Yeah, it's a good job it didn't get a little deflection there off
He
Dimar.
won't be happy. He won't be happy at the minute.
Sommer.
He won't be happy. Simone Inzaghi. I don't think he'll be overly impressed by this.
Dare I say, save their season. 3 defeats in a week would be close to catastrophic ahead of a trip to Barcelona. So much still to play for, but they need to play better.
Hetter's 3-3 against Joe
They need
Cullen.
a goal from somewhere just to give them a lift. Put a bit of doubt back into the Roma players because they look so comfortable at the moment, Roma.
Can you explain what you're on about, Nicola? I don't know what you're on about, Ice Cream
Near
Cornet.
to their own box, as you can see. Mancini organising them.
I don't know what they're on about in the chat.
Read that, read it well.
Ray, Masked Legends are winning. David Onions. David Onions. What's her name? This could be 2-0, Atom Dovbik.
Just about slice it off now to Bal-
Lays it off.
Now found Sule.
Sule again. Looking for a second goal. It's a curling shot and it's gone nowhere near the goal. So bye.
Leaning back on it, doesn't control the finish, but that just shows you when Inter suddenly give up all away and how quickly Roma can
Yeah, he's tried to curl it into the far corner but got the accuracy completely wrong. Good technique, terrible precision.
I can't see any way back.
Nothing on it.
See the second, they don't look like they can score enough goals at the moment, and their goal scoring record this season has been brilliant. 72 goals.
The highest scoring side in the team, 72 goals, are not scoring. Oh, here comes their goal scoring right back with 6 goals this season, Denzel Dumfries.
From today's opponents, Roma, that much more possible.
Sostituzione della Inter. Col numero
Damian
22, Federico Di Marco. Entra con il numero 2, Denzel Dumfries.
Dumfries has come on, he's actually played as the left wing back, so it'd be interesting to see which they can play either side.
Zaleski's a right footer, so we'll see how that pans out.
E con il numero 26, Matteo Damian. Entra
Very successfully to Hakan. Just dragged it
con il numero 59,
or goalkeeper.
Nikola Zalewski.
He might have got a yellow card there for the challenge on Patesi as well, but the referee laid the advantage to go. Chalanoglu just drags it wide. Normally he's hit
Substitution for Inter Milan leaving the field is number 36, Matteo Damian. Also leaving the field is number 32, Federico Di Marco. And coming on the field is number 2, Denzel Dumfries. And also coming on number 59, Nikola Zalewski. Substitutions brought to you in the 63rd minute by Donald Johnson. Corner. What? Goal kick? Oh, he's losing his temper, these players. These players are losing their tempers.
Closer to a big 3 points for them.
that was the yellow card for that challenge with Kone.
And Kone got a yellow card for an earlier challenge. He's been looking for a yellow card all game, to be fair. Surprised he didn't get a yellow card in the first half. He could have had one ages ago.
More than a quarter of the game to play still.
Constant fouling.
At the top of
So that goal from only the goal from Matthias Sule is what separates these two sides, as it stands. It's a winning goal for Roma. And Inter, I had a feeling this was a game that's going to have a lot. I thought this was going to have goals for both teams, and Inter not taking their chances. They don't look like scoring here. They've not been great going forward, have they?
That's what they're doing at the moment. Score one and keep it tight. Frustrate Inter, who haven't been good enough.
No, that's the bottom line. A bad week is becoming a disastrous week.
Well, not long ago, just got battered. They got battered by their rivals AC Milan in the derby in the semi-finals of the Coppa Italia the other day. And as it stands, they're going to suffer 2 defeats on the bounce. 2 defeats in the league on the bounce, with 3 defeats and no competitions on the bounce. Things aren't going very well at the minute, are they? 2 defeats in the league on the bounce, and they also lost to AC Milan the other day. Not going well at the moment. Come on, United. We need to get at least a draw at Bilbao. Oh, Dumfries at the far post headers it. Gets good power on the header, but in the end, it's saved by the goalkeeper.
Really good header getting around the back. Easy save for Spino. It's near post, but he loves to get forward.
Honestly, Denzel Dumfries is their goal scoring right back. He's got the most goals this season. He's with regards to defenders, he's their top scoring defender this season. 6 goals scored in the Serie A this season as a right back. The second highest is Federico Di Marco with 4 defenders wise. And he's actually, if I have a look at the stats here, he's actually, Denzel Dumfries is Inter Milan's 3rd top scorer. Marcus Thuram on Bournemouth under 10 men. Goodbye. Evan Nielsen's off. What a shame. Probably should have had a red card in the first half, to be truthfully honest. Apparently they should have had one in the first half, so they should have been down to 9 apparently. Apparently they got away with it in the first half. Oh, this could be 1-1, and oh my god, how's he missed?
Just wide of the far post, Barella with the chance. Yeah, didn't have the composure there, Barella. We saw Sule score from a similar situation in the first half, but lovely pushing from
So,
Lautaro's little ball through his own side.
14 goals for Marcus Thuram's top scorer. Martinez with 12, second top scorer. And then the next top scorer, 6.
Roma, just for the first time today, just starting to look a little fatigued, and a double change again. Not surprised to see both Kone on a yellow card and having run a heavy race, plus the captain Pellegrini, who doesn't always start these days, will both make way. It's the young Frenchman Gordon Duat, who is a sitting midfielder, and the energetic Roman, born and bred Fizili, will come on to add fresh impetus to Roma's rear guard.
It's interesting that he's gone for the younger players, Ranieri, rather than the experience of the likes of Paredes in there.
That's right. It's interesting. Fizili actually has played quite a bit this season. He's very enthusiastic as well as bringing some quality. Likes to get forward when he can. I don't suppose that's exactly the brief today. Going to add more of a sitter in the Manu Kone mould.
Yeah.
Dumfries again. Too much on that. Yeah, coaches have rolled the dice.
Yeah, but it's into that need to have the effect.
Yeah, indeed. Blind alley for Roma there. And a foul to boot.
He loves doing that at Germany.
change of feet direction to step away from Gundogan. Now Zalewski against his parent club. Again, change of feet direction. Lautaro trying to swing a left foot at it. Couldn't quite connect as he wished. The crowd sensing there might be something here for the Nerazzurri.
Man City didn't even sell out the FA Cup semi-final allowance. Embarrassing.
Fancy they might get two. Roma for now stand firm.
Yeah, the problem is if they do get a level.
That's embarrassing. That's just embarrassing. That's just embarrassing. That's just embarrassing. That's Man City for you. Fucking, that's embarrassing. How do you not sell out a FA Cup semi-final? Honestly, it's a bit poor.
Only as far as now Zalewski. Cherby up to help again. Lots and lots of blue and black shirts up the pitch. Can Roma enforce the issue? All the ball. Not too many clear-cut chances as this one.
That should be 1-0. Ah! Did he keep it in? He did. Oh, that's a terrible touch.
Yeah, he's looked lively since he's come on. Denzel Dumfries. Loretta's ball in. It's overhit, really, but header back from Lautaro. Can't quite keep it in. But that's better. They're getting more possession. They're getting into wide areas. But down the left-hand side, obviously, they've got no natural left footer now. DiMarco off. There's no Bastoni. So it's all going tight. He's got to go down that right-hand side.
I think what's left of his fingernails, Simone Inzaghi knows better than anybody the damage that is being done to what looked like such a glittering end to the season. Roma have done well here. Soulé with the composure maybe to pick a teammate out.
Oh!
Can't connect at the
How the hell does he not turn that in?
It is Pizzini, the son of
How has he not turned that in?
What a pick out that is. I mean,
lovely ball.
the movement to get forward in that area, but what a pick out. Should have been two.
Roma have had their moments to effectively kill this game in first and second half.
Yeah.
Pretty much on each occasion, Soulé's been instrumental.
2-0 Borough Women's. Lovely. Diminette is through to tonight's session. Ah. If you just tuned in, second half's not been great, unfortunately. There has been opportunities, but very wasteful from both teams. Not really any shots on target from either side. There's only one shot on target. That was Denzel Dumfries. We did it.
Seen Çalhanoğlu's trick once too often. It's just a throw in.
They're running out of time here. They've got to keep pushing.
Doesn't make a difference. United. It doesn't really make a difference, to be fair, Nicola. United.
Across the pitch for beat.
If Bournemouth are down to 10, United could play Bournemouth when Bournemouth could have 8 men. Bournemouth could have 9 or 8 men and still beat United with how bad, given how bad United are. Dangerous. This is Artem Dovbyk. Oh, bye! Top scorer for Roma, my backside. That is a terrible shot.
Was it a foul? I'm not so sure. I don't see there's a foul there.
That's terrible.
Himself on the floor.
Big. Oh, bye!
Waiting. He's onside. Now this first touch is not the greatest there, and then it's closed down by a Cherby.
That's terrible.
Look at Cherby's reaction.
Evan Nielsen as well, straight red card. Oh dear, that's well, that's their season knackered, I think, because Evan Nielsen's been their best player all season. Best player all season. 12 shots, man. Do shit in them. Headed away from the corner. Oh, was it saved? I thought it was missed. Huh. Must have been deflected or something, but there you go. I thought it was a terrible shot from Dovbyk. We got the corner, okay. And Roma win it again. Here's Dovbyk again, driving forward into the penalty area, still going. Shot at the angle, good save. Good effort and good save. And well done to Jan Sommer there.
It's a good save from Sommer
Here comes Selevsky driving down the left-hand side. Gets fouled. Free kick.
Foul this time. Referee Fabry says there was contact. Yeah, that's a foul.
Ouch.
On the back of the calf there. Getting that one. The Polish player. Corner to it. Yedi and his staff just contemplating how to see this out. Çalhanoğlu drops the shoulder, lines up.
There's a shot. Bye-bye.
Top corner.
But open up for it. Dummy to take the shot and then open it up. And he's just off balance and it cuts across it slightly. Unlike him, he's off target.
Whistles. Frustration. The Inter-faithful here. Strong at home. This
Nelly in the live chat. But are they going to really blow this to Roma?
Roma threatening to
At this rate, yes, because
fix one the header.
Inter don't look like scoring and Roma look like getting a second goal, to tell you the truth, mate. Inter have not been good enough. That's a poor back pass. It's the corner to Roma, so there you go. They're all over the place, Inter. They have been really poor. And the thing is, if they don't win, if they lose this, Napoli get at least a draw, they're top of the league with 4 games to go. The last 2 games they've bottled. They lost to Bologna and they're losing to Roma. Now, Roma haven't won here since 2022.
Sent the artillery up, Roma. I thought they might leave a few back.
But Roma are unbeaten in the last 5 or 6 matches, so they're on decent form, Roma. They're climbing up into the top 5 as it stands. Thoughts on City today? They haven't even sold out their allocation for the FA Cup semis, which is a total embarrassment. But that shows how shit Man City fans are. Man City fans are crap anyway, to be truthfully honest. I hope Nottingham Forest beat them. It would be amazing. Because I know for a fact if City get to the final, they'll probably win against Palace. So it would be boring. Would like to see... I'd like to see win City. I'd like to see City win absolutely nothing this season. But I'd like to see. I would like to see. I'd like to see Nottingham Forest versus Palace because Palace. Well, Palace have never won the cup, and Forest haven't won it since the 1950s.
Well, I think that just shows that I don't think the manager feels they're good enough because if he felt they were good enough, he would have started with both.
Roma logo sucking its nipples.
Given Lautaro a rest.
I don't know. I don't know what the Roma logo is about. I don't know what the Roma logo is about, to be truthfully honest. That's just the Roma logo. I don't know why it has that. But I'm not the one in charge of it. It's Roma's decision. Their logo. Napoli for sure going to win today after this. Daddy Fuzzball stand, Daddy Nelly Johnson. Hit Nelly. Not on your Nelly, mate. Inter Milan are playing at the Giuseppe Meazza Stadium. Yeah, Harvey put the San Siro. He knows it is the San Siro, but he forgot that I forgot to tell him that Inter call it the Giuseppe Meazza. But doesn't matter. Same stadium, just wrong name. Lautaro Martinez has been absolutely shit. Just over 10 minutes to go. Inter have to get a response. They have to respond. They have to get an equaliser. Otherwise, they're going to end up possibly bottling the title to Napoli. 4 games to go after this. Napoli play tonight. They get a result, and it's see you in second place, Inter. It'll be a good week for them. Man United can't beat an egg. No, sorry. Relegation for Ipswich Town. Well, that was inevitable. We knew that. Birmingham are 2-0 up against Mansfield. So that means that Birmingham have broken Wolverhampton's 103-point record in League One. Oh, that wasn't far off. That was just wide at the post. But that also means that Birmingham need 1 win or 2 points. Birmingham need 2 points to break the actual EFL record of 106 points in the season. As it stands, if they win their remaining 2 games, they are going to finish on an amazing 111 points. The record of 106 is going to get broken this season. It's going to get broken this season, the logo. Korea and Simmons game. Roma logo's about when Romulus and Remus were found by a wolf, and a wolf raised both of the boys. When Remus died, Romulus founded the city of Rome. She's done the research. Union still winning at Bochum. Big win this for them. I thought Zielinski, come on. Fatesi and Buvanov. Well, there was a play down for Inter, but the referee's actually given a free kick to Roma. For what, I'm not sure. Thank you anytime. Roma, with 0 away fans in the stadium, are actually winning, which is excellent for them. Sostituzione della Inter. Con il numero 16 David Fatesi e con il numero 23 Niccolò Barella entra. Con il numero 7 Peter Zielinski e con il numero 11 Joachim Correa. Double substitution for Inter Milan. Leaving the field is number 16, David Fatesi. Also leaving the field is number 23, Niccolò Barella. Coming on the field to replace them is number 7, Peter Zielinski. And also coming on the field is number 11, Joachim Correa. Substitutions brought to you in the 81st minute by Double Johnson. And they said 83rd, it was 81st when they were made. So United still can't get anywhere against 10 men. It's an embarrassment, aren't we? Thank you those who have joined us today, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us. 7 minutes left for Inter to get something from this game and to stay top of the league prior to the Napoli game. As it stands, they're going to be out of the running tonight. They won't be top today. Unless Torino can get a result against...
Well, we can't write them off even if they do lose this game. Because we know that they're a talented group, but I think their momentum...
Sule has to get man of the match, surely. He's been brilliant. He's been brilliant for them. Oh, here come Inter. Oh, that's a shocking attempt from Zielinski. Goodness me. Nothing like a good shot. And that was nothing like a good shot. Some Inter fans hiding their heads. They're like, oh, no. And Lazio is the area in Italy where Rome is. Well, Roma and Lazio are both two clubs in Rome. I suppose it's a bit like Buenos Aires. Buenos Aires, you got multiple clubs, so some areas Rapid Plate, some some parts are River Plate, some parts are Boca Juniors, etc. You know. Yeah. Oh, Sule's off. Who I think's going to be my man of the match anyway, Sule. He's been excellent.
Attacking options will give way for Roma as they try and see it out here. Almost
The guy who's won the game so far for them.
El Shaarawy and Devin Wrench with fresh legs, both of them good athletes, good runners. To inject a bit more energy into Roma. These are on the break.
There's a few Roma fans mixed in with the home fans. You do get that a lot actually. You get that a lot, to be fair, in European games.
Roma shirts and Inter shirts side by side. Some concerned looks, to say the least. Angelino's free kick lifted in.
Ooh.
Actually met by a Roma player at the far post, but Mancini
Sostituzione della AS Roma con il numero 11 Artem Dovbyk e con il numero 12 Matthias Sule. Entra con il numero 2 Devin Wrench e con il numero 92 Stefan El Shaarawy. Substitutions brought to you by Darrell Johnson for AS Roma. Leaving the field is number 11 Artem Dovbyk. Also coming off the field is number 18 Matthias Sule. And coming on the field is number 92 Stefan El Shaarawy. And also coming on there is number 2 Devin Wrench. 4 to go. 1-0 up and you fucked it up. La 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 la. Da 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 da. What's your sin? What the fuck's this in there? Here's an old memory for you. What's the famous dinner tonight? God knows. Where's the famous black watch? Well, it's not a black watch anymore. It's not a black watch that I have anymore. It's this one. It's not proper silver. I don't know what it is, but it's this one. I've got silver watch. It's not proper. I don't think it's proper silver. I don't know what it's actually made of. There you go. That's a pen. What? No, it's not a Rolex. Team X. Now, when I had a look online, it was only worth about 45 quid. They're only worth 40 quid. They're not worth a lot. They're quite cheap watches, but it's a watch that it's the watch that my grandma gave me because my late granddad used to wear it all the time, so she's passed it on to me. And I was gobsmacked when I got given it. Apparently my granddad, when my granddad was dying, he said, when I die, I want this watch passing on to Darrell. And it got passed on to me, and I didn't even know, and I cannot believe it. I couldn't believe it. When I got given it, I just went, wow. I didn't really know what to say, to be fair. I was just quite shocked. Quite shocked. No. 9 minutes. No Fergie. Yeah. We call it hammering time, but it's not going to happen tonight. Manchester United could play against... I mean, Bournemouth could have... That's a pen, surely! What is this referee on? I don't know how this referee's not given a penalty at least once in this game. United could play against 7 men and... United could play against 8 or 7 men and still lose. We could play against a 5-man team and not fucking win, you know. Yeah, it's a joke, United, but I just want the season over. I'm not bothered about the Premier League games. Just get the Premier League out of the way. Focus on the Europa League. Sod the Premier League. Get the season over with and go on to next season. Simple as that. In the box, headed towards goal, straight in the gloves of Summer. The referee's getting so much stick. I mean, I thought at least one of those was a penalty, but not given. Guy in the live chat, I don't even know how the hell to pronounce this name. Just looks like a load of gobbledygook to me. Never mind, I'm not even saying it. Forza Napoli, thank you, Roma. United hilarious, once a great powerhouse, and now they're like a bottom prem team. Well, to be fair, we could finish 17th for the season. We're a team that everyone wants to play now. No one fears United. United fear everyone else now.
Felt something in the clearance there a bit. He just looked a little bit discomforted. I think they're all really tired, those defenders for Roma. They've defended well. Just got to keep your mind.
So no, it's only always
Don't give anything away later on. That's going to fall, I think.
Cinco Minuto.
He'll chase his own clearance.
There'll be a minimum of 5 minutes.
Steers it away for throwing, but it's Roma's ball.
Support your team through thick and thin, mate.
Presumably,
Why am I going to go and support City? I'd rather not support an oil club. I don't support a club that's made of oil money. Fuck oil money.
yeah, well, 5 minutes left for
Apparently United are just shooting from left, right and centre.
this is B section and Dicker. His arms round. Yeah.
He's holding him.
At least initially wrong side. If the referee gives that, they would have gone to VAR and they wouldn't have overturned that. Man. Carlos Martinez's helpful ball on chased.
They've been poor winter.
Cleared by Mancini. Stante wins the header. Doing enough, Roma. By hook and crook. Yep. 4 minutes for Inter to potentially save their season. Zaleski wants movement. Doesn't get it from
Only 1-0 Roma at the minute, but it's enough. It's another corner for Inter. Constant pressure. Roma have done really well defensively today. They probably do. I think they've probably good value for their 3 points as it stands. Stevenage have equalised against Rotherham. Can Inter find an equaliser late on in the game to keep them top for at least a couple of hours until
the chance on the right foot. Has to find Correa.
Napoli finish against Torino.
It's another chance. The Turkish international flicks it in.
Oh, Stevenage level. And Rasmus has equalised.
Again, referees
Oh dear.
fit to stop play with Roma players down.
Typical United.
Think an offside decision in amongst it all.
I'm not even celebrating it, to be honest with you.
He is just off, isn't he?
Not even celebrating it.
There's the
That's typical Bournemouth bottling it.
another day.
Bournemouth bottled it again.
Lautaro saying he's holding, Mancini saying he's not. The referee's trying to sort it
I
out.
can't believe Bournemouth have bottled that.
Seem to be holding on here, Roma, for a while. And that's not going to do Inter's confidence going into
Oh dear. Rasmus Highland.
against Barcelona and also
Nice, lovely.
for Napoli.
Lovely.
The big shot.
But really,
I think I remember they were
by United standards, we should not be drawing against a team that's down to 10 men.
Napoli took advantage
But that's
up again.
that's going to screw.
Press home.
That's going to screw them massively.
Clear.
That's gonna really screw Bournemouth's European push. Their European push is gonna be screwed over by that.
Angelino again.
Yeah,
The lung-busting run he's making.
a lot of United fans aren't that bothered.
Stage of the game. He gets it. Tests the gloves of Sommer from the angle. I think he now could really do with not having the ball. I'm just looking at Zielinski there. He's lost the ball and he can't run back. And Nautovic has run past him. As has Lautaro, yeah. But the guys
Huh, Rotherham drew with Stevenage. They're shit.
Roma have won it again. Angelino
They're shit.
wants the foul and gets it.
Both teams, by the way, have made their final sub, so
It's just what Roma
we won't be having any more substitutions. Free kick given. Lautaro again, tripping Angelino up. And he has,
in the near post.
by the way, Lautaro Martinez has probably been one of the shittest players on the field. He has been absolutely pocketed by Mancini. He's been dreadful.
Take the shot himself and maybe wrap the game up.
But it's a free kick for Roma. They're going to take all the time in the world with this.
Lovely ball, but Roma have been pretty good value for this. You can see why they're on such a long, unbeaten run. They know what they're doing. They're doing pretty
Well
effectively, pretty well.
done,
Got a
dickhead.
threat going forward, and they are very hard to break down at the back. Competent in between. Yeah, and you have to say if they hold on here, you know, joint fourth Champions League place for next season after the start of the season they had. Just amazing turnaround from that man since he's come into Roma. Sensational work from Ranieri. He will be trying to find a way to make him stay. Yes. Well, that game, Napoli-Torino.
Oh, is this just a goal?
Turn that on and watch that one with Tony and Adam.
I think this is the goal.
Yeah, got injury problems of their own.
And that's it!
But that's it. That is it. Into
Wow.
the silence, only interspersed with the wolf whistles from on high. Roma take all
The stadium is silent.
coming together between
The Inter fans know that they have messed up big time. They have messed up big time. The title is slowly but surely slipping away from Inter Milan. Napoli, it's advantage Napoli. They will go top with a point tonight. Oh, what a
Spelly's enduring. Fernandez doesn't try his luck this time.
what a dreadful goal. Oh, we're lucky there. Inter Milan got what they deserved. I'm afraid they were really poor. But well done to Roma. A massive 3 points for them. And it's the goal from Mata Sule that's actually got them 3 points. It's their first win at the Giuseppe Meazza against Inter since 2022. The 22nd minute goal from Sule, who got man of the match anyway, is what's decided it. And well done to them. They defended well, they dug in deep, and that has helped Napoli big time. Napoli play tonight against Torino. If they win that, they are top of the league. Inter had the league in their grasp. They've blown it. Well, Matteo Sula with his 5th goal of the season has given Roma a 1-0 win against Inter Milan. And well done to them. Fiorentina won 2-1 against Empoli. So, Roma are up to 5th and Inter heading down to 2nd if Napoli get a draw tonight. Right, well that's it then. I think for today. Thank you very much for joining us. We're going to be back live on Double Trouble Darts tonight for the finals night of the 2025 Austrian Darts Open. For myself, have a fantastic evening. Have a fantastic 2 hours if you're joining us. If you're joining us on Double Trouble Darts, see you in 2 hours. If you're not, have a fantastic evening. And we will see you again very, very soon. Might be live tomorrow night for Leeds versus Bristol. It depends on what I'm doing. I'm not sure if I'm going to or not. But either way, I'll see you at some point. I don't know when it'll be. But for now, take care. See you again soon. Bye-bye. They've blown that big time. Jesus.